welcome to another Alchemy Guide. Today we're going to be talking about items and equipment, how to create them and how to use them in the game. We can even attach actions to these items to give them even more functionality. So let's go ahead and get into it. Right, now that we are here, we can create our items. So we can either create items within the game system itself or within our custom universe. So right here, I'm in a custom universe. This is a D&D universe. So I'm going to hit create item under the items tab. And I have a couple options given to me right away. Now, first off, every item you can go ahead and add an image to if you have one. You can also name it. So we'll go ahead and name this Amulet of Healing. And then you can select a different variety of item types. So these item types are going to basically help you to sort your items. So if you have many different items, you can sort by item types, and that way it'll create a list for you when you search the item. So right here, this we're going to go ahead and say is a wondrous item. We'll say it's a magic item, right? You can add a cost to it. We'll say 8,000 gold pieces. You can add a weight to it, and we'll say this one is half a pound. And this is a magic item. So we have a toggle that you can hit here. That is a magic item toggle. You can say what the rarity is. Let's go with legendary and sub rarity. And it's a really rare item. So we'll go with major. You can ask it to require attunement and any prerequisites of that attunement. So for instance, maybe only bards can have this. Once you have this set, you can go ahead and move on to the description. The description allows you to input anything you'd like to describe the actual item that you're creating. And do note that it uses Markdown. So for instance, we can say coin amulet. And with Markdown, we can create headers and subheaders and fully forged descriptions, kind of using different Markdown aspects like headers and different text things like bold and colors and all that good stuff. So coin amulet healing thing. And this heals 1d8 whenever you watch Alchemy Guides. Sure. Once we do that, it's all done. We have everything we need to kind of display this item. Once it's created, make sure you hit that check mark at the bottom. And when you click into it, you'll see that we give you a really cool preview of the image that you uploaded. It shows the name of the item. It shows the legendary and wondrous item that we added. Gives you the cost and the weight kind of all up front. And down here is the description that we created. And you can see that the Markdown created different levels of headers and subheaders and such. Now, the really cool thing about items is the ability to attach actions to them, meaning that you can give these items actual functionality. So if you go up to the top and go ahead and edit, we're going to go over to actions and we can add an action. And this is an amulet of healing. So we're going to say healing amulet is the name of the action. We're going to we'll just do a dice roll on this one. And you can describe this action if you want to better suit like when or how it takes effect. But really, we're concerned with it's a 1d8 we had described before. So 1d8. We're not adding any bonuses or abilities or skills to it. And we can go over to the type, and healing is a type in D&D. So we can type select healing. Now that we have this, we can say OK. And we've created a healing amulet action. And what that means is before, where we had an item where it's essentially just a display whenever you click on it, essentially, whenever you go to check it out, it shows this. Now it will give us the option to equip this item. When equipping this item, it will add that action that we created to whoever's area or character, wherever they have an actions tab, it will add that to it. So you can give this item to people such as, players or even NPCs. Whenever you activate this in their inventory, it gives them the action that is attached to that item. So let's go ahead and check that out in game. All right, now that we're here, we have activated our custom universe so that way we can make sure that our custom items will show up. And we are going to go over to either a PC or an NPC. And your players can do this too if they just scroll over to their equipment. but we're going to go ahead and play the player. And if we go over to equipment on the bottom left and then add item, we'll be given a list of items that are activated in this game. So for instance, we have the 5e universe attached to it. So we have all the 5e items. We're specifically looking for the custom item that we created. So in order to filter through this and make it a lot easier, if you go to the drop down, it'll give you a list of the modules that are activated within this game. Our untitled module here is actually the module that we created our custom item under. So by clicking that, it gives us the list of custom items that we've created. And lo and behold, we have the Amulet of Healing. So by adding this, and you can of course add several or more, or just a single one if you'd like, you click OK. And by clicking OK, it's added to the inventory of that character. Like I said, either player or NPCs. Now, what's really neat is we added the ability for you to attach actions to this thing. So if you go over to your Amulet of Healing, you'll see that there's a little unfilled bubble here on the right. By clicking that bubble, it will essentially equip the item. And you'll see a little message pop up saying new item actions available. Going over to actions now shows the healing amulet action that we created. And all you need to do is click and use it, and you will roll it in chat. 2. Could have been better. Thank you all so much for watching another Alchemy Guide. I do hope you got a little bit more information on items. If you have any questions or concerns, do leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.